So one thing that we do want to mention is American Airlines has slashed their baggage fees from $150 for oversized, which is surfboards, bikes, snowboards. I think even golf bags are on there, to $30 for a checked baggage fee, as long as it's like under the 50-pound weight range. Mm-hmm. So 50 pounds in a board bag, if you do it right, you can put all your gear in there.
Yeah, I've flown from when I was still with Signal. I think I flew with 4 boards, 3 pairs of bindings, boots, all my outerwear, goggles, and helmet, and it was under 50 pounds. So not that hard to do. It's pretty easy. I mean, that's way more shit than most people need. So you can get all of your stuff into a board bag under 50 pounds.
Yeah, so I flew out of Reno one time with 9 snowboards, 3 pairs of bindings, and a set of boots and all my outerwear in the bag. And it was definitely over 50 pounds, but I did the backpack trick where if you make sure your backpack is higher than the scale, and when you put it down, you tilt it onto the backpack so it does it, but I nailed it right at 49.8. And then while I was on the plane, I'm looking out the window and I can see the baggage guy dropping my board bag, and then like they had to push it up the conveyor belt into the plane. That was fucking priceless to see. I was like looking at it like as I'm getting on, I'm like, no, don't drop it. But yeah, good PSA. So if you got an Icon Pass, which is a great travel season pass or anything like that, and you're flying, think about just using United cheaper bag fees. I mean, obviously Southwest does not charge you,
right?
But if you're flying, that's a huge one right there. Mm-hmm. So just a friendly little PSA, something that I saw come across that I wanted to share with you guys. And then the final topic of this podcast is it's been all sorts of record breaking across the globe for visits. Like China's middle class has exploded and they're seeing huge numbers, which is going to be the big driving factor for snowboarding and sales for the future of us. But even, the NSA, the National Ski Area Association, dropped their numbers, and U.S. area totaled 59 million skier visits. So that's huge. It was, it represents a nearly 11% increase over the 17-18 season. And we had a 31% increase in snowfall this year across the country. So, it's just crazy how much this grew, and this ties in. So, lately, in the last few years, we've seen a lot of articles about like snowboarding is dying and the culture of like obviously I'm wearing "Culture is Not Dead" snowboarding shirt that we made up, but everyone's saying that the culture of snowboarding is dying, and that it's not. It's always going to be in a state of flux, but these numbers just straight up prove it. Like Colorado set records. Let's see, Utah set a bunch of records too. Like I think this is their all-time best year too for that. Like they they saw over 5 million visits in a season, which surpassed the 16-17 season by 12%. So
so the numbers for China is it was 40,000 only 40,000 in 2003. Then it was 200,000 in 2009, and for 2019 it was 1.7 million. Yeah, so that's how fast that's growing over there.
Yeah, with their middle class expanding, and I've had some friends that have gone over there to spread snowboard culture and stuff. Unfortunately, I was with Nightmare Snowboards, which that company needs to go out of business. But that expansion that we're seeing is we're not dying. And that's the big thing, like why I want to talk about this is like everyone's like, oh, snowboarding is this and snow sports is going to die and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit going around. But when we have a good year, everyone comes out. But like anyone, for like the casual listeners and viewers that we have, I get it. You're fair weathered riders. But for the people that are like people that snowboard that want to become snowboarders and are like really pushing it even on the bad years, thank you for getting out. It's great that you make it out on a good year, but it's even better when you guys make it out a bunch on a bad year and make the most out of it. Yep. And that's kind of the big thing with this is just like seeing these numbers and knowing that. But the other thing is also don't be surprised when there's overcrowding on the slopes. Like I wanted to talk about that. Like, if you can set your schedule up, like if you're going on vacation to not be around a weekend, that'd be good. And non-big holiday times, like honestly, the best time to come to like Summit County is the second week of January till pretty much the first or second week of February. It's like this weird dead zone other than SIA going on in Denver at the end of January.
Yep. And we have, I never remember which one it is. There's MLK or President's Weekend is in there.
Yeah, but see, so Emma, it's President's. Or so it's one of those, but the big thing is that Saturday is busy, Sunday's kind of busy, but that Monday is always dead.
Yeah, it's travel.
Like if that's your arrival day, or if you arrive on Sunday and you're not going to ride at all, but that Monday, like that Monday, I think it was a powder day this year too, and I got to the mountain a little late, like 10 o'clock at Copper, and still got front row parking, didn't wait in line. It was good. Just be aware of, typically when we do have a good season though, visits the next year are also up, even if it goes to an average season.
Yeah. So
be prepared if you're booking out for next year too, that like, I know Mammoth is having a banger year, Squaw, obviously we did Snowbird, finished with like 650 plus inches. Like, obviously started the podcast, I was talking about getting a powder day May 28th. Well, don't think that's going to – don't expect it that year, but, I mean, it was a good year. Just be aware that the visits are up. Next year, the numbers will probably be a little up. And then if we have an average year, it'll stagnate the next season. And if after the average year, it goes to a below average year, there'll be a dip. A lot of people get hung up on the numbers, but go out and make the most of it anytime you can. Like that's kind of the big thing. That
snowboarding's pretty fun regardless.
Yeah, I mean, don't think you have to live up to like our standards where we ride 10 months a year, or like the fact that my all-time best season was 223 days, or Superfan Alan Russell just got 200 days. Like don't think that you got to live up to those standards. If you're getting 10 days a year on a good year, awesome. If you're getting 10 days a year on a bad year, that's even better. But, like make the most out of it. Have fun. Enjoy it. Like I get that we are trying, like our goal here with Angrysnowboarder is to not make you better at snowboarding, but to make you better snowboarders. And part of being a better snowboarder is just riding, even on those bad years.
Yeah.
So go out, have fun, do whatever it is. But thank you guys for making the most out of this year. Like it was a good year for us.
Yeah, it was a really good year.
And I know next year, even though it might not be like this, one of the things Kevin and I want to do is we want to set up certain meetups. Like going to try to do some stuff with Gravity Board Shop for coffee and carvers, where the reps bring in, at the start of the season, it'll be current year stuff, and at the other half of the season, it'll be the next year's stuff. But it's a meetup where we all get together, you get coffee, we talk snowboards, you can take demo boards, we go out and we just rip groomers all day. And then we come back and you guys swap boards and stuff. We're going to try to tie in with them, tag along, do whatever. We'll be there on hand. Dylan and Trevor and Steve over at Gravity will be there. Brucey might even show up. Good old Bukkake Brucey.
Bukkake Brucey.
He'll be there. Maybe we'll even get the black kid to come over.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll fly him in or something for a vacation.
Maybe I'll bring out my favorite Texan carving kid.
Oh, Austin. Yeah, we'll bring Austin out. But yeah, we're going to try to meet up. I do want to do a beach day up at A Basin. Like I'm going to rent a beach spot for us, barbecue. We'll make a video. We'll make announcements before we do any of that. I know I'm going to try to get back to Utah to do something at Powder Mountain. And then I'm going to try to get to Mammoth as well and do something. I don't know about Kevin, just scheduling and stuff. We're kind of up in the air. But we want to do more meetups. And if that's something you want to do, just let us know. Leave a comment. But we're going to try to work out specific days where you guys can come and ride with us. Because I know one of the big things that we always see in our videos is, why don't we ever do anything with us riding? Well, one, I fucking hate riding with a GoPro.
Yeah, it sucks.
It sucks. And two, just the way I ride, it's like, I know, like, everyone wants to compare it to like Snowboard Pro Camp or fucking Good Ride. Well, one, I have a real job. I'm not, I'm not just internet personality. And two, I know how much more time that takes, because you got to do your setup shots and you got to do this. And if you miss this, you got to cut this and that. I also know how much it takes to dump the video, edit the video, do everything. It's not my stuff. I'd rather just be like, why don't you guys fucking come and ride with us? Not the best snowboarder, not the worst snowboarder, but we'll go have some fun. And, maybe one coffee and carvers, we might just be lapping groomers, hitting rollers and side hits. Might be doing a lap through the park. It's kind of everything in between. The last coffee and carvers I went to was for Mervyn, and there was like an inch of fresh snow. It started off Sunny Bluebird and Perfect Corduroy Hero Snow. We were ripping it, hitting side hits, and then by midday it was puking snow and visibility was shit. And we were riding some really tight trees. And we're going to do that. Let's see what else. June 15th at noon, Mountain Standard Time. Angrysnowboarderstore.com. Make sure you hop on it, get some merchandise. This is limited run. A lot of the stuff that's up there, especially the hockey style hoodies and stuff, that's going to be the last run of these for a long while. So when these are gone, these are gone. Already working on stuff for September, but that did a lot of hats this time. A lot of baseball hats, trucker hats, even some winter style Elmer Fudd flip down ones. So get that stuff, t-shirts, stickers, stuff like that. I will have some of these Snowboarding Culture's Not Dead shirts. I'll also have stickers for that we'll be selling in there. So hop on that. Let's see what else. Product reviews, tentatively, we're looking sometime probably around August. Going to have a trailer coming out, or a teaser coming out for what we got working on with that. Can Kevin Carve It will return after Labor Day weekend. We got, I think, like 11 episodes in there, something like that. So those will pop out. We're going to work on some other stuff. If you really want to support us, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. VIP members do get discount codes for any of the merchandise. There's the Sticker Club tier, which is stickers in your mailbox every month. There's the Ultra tier, which is a sticker packet every 3 months, but it's loaded full of all sorts of stickers in there and stuff. So we got that. There's private Q&As. You can also get in on the Angry Snowboarder VIP poll, like what we answered earlier. Kevin, you got anything else you want to add?
Yeah. Just look forward to this winter. As we grow and as Angry Snowboarder VIP grows, it allows us to do more. So be paying attention this winter. We're going to try to do just more stuff for you guys. So just be on the lookout. We got good stuff coming for sure.
Also, next podcast, we're going to do something special. We're calling it the 20 Questions Podcast. We will be taking 20 user-submitted questions for the podcast. So it's not saying when we hit 20 questions, it's capped off. We're going to pick 20 questions, and that's what we're going to answer. And it's just going to be literally 20 questions from you guys to us, and we're going to pick the best ones. So that's going to be the next podcast. We're also compiling a list because the Wheel of Bad Ideas is coming back. So every bad snowboard invention that's been marketed to you on social media, feel free to shoot us an email, info@Angrysnowboarder, or
tag us,
shoot it into our DMs on Instagram, send us a Facebook message. However you want to reach us, you can even leave a comment down below. Make sure you include a link of whatever it is so we can look at it, but we're going to put it to the Wheel of the Worst, and we're going to do basically the Bad Idea podcast will be coming back. But for now, this has been episode 8, and we'll see you guys or talk to you guys or let you guys listen in another episode. So thanks for all the support, and we're going to go
next time.
Yep. Thanks.